How am I, a 22-year-old woman who still feels like a child, going to go to Hawaii and move my whole life over there? Holy smokes.
Hello everybody, my name is Camila. You might think that it's Christmas given the decorations behind me. It's gonna stay up all year. Now, this video was filmed January of 2023. I'm sick as a dog right now, I don't know if you can tell. Saw this video sitting in my files and thought, you know what, better now than never. Better late than never. I'm gonna be cutting in here and there talking about some things because I have some commentary to make on some of the things that I've said throughout this video. I hope you enjoy, and if you don't enjoy and you don't stay to the end, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't kill anybody, so you do you, Glen Coco, you do you.
Hi everyone, I am moving to Hawaii. I got a job opportunity over there. It's in film production and I just can't say no. I spent 2 weeks planning this shit out. How am I, a 22-year-old woman who still feels like a child, going to go to Hawaii and move my whole life over there? But anyway, we're gonna use this bag as a checked-in bag. It's currently about to be 1 p.m. in the afternoon. My flight tomorrow leaves at 7 a.m. Do I seem a little crazy? Do I seem a little hyper? It's because I'm kind of ecstatic and also scared at the same time. Let's get packing. This is everything that I'm gonna pack, and I still have more because I'm still doing laundry. I'm only gonna be there for 6 months, I should have mentioned. Only 6 months. I'm an overpacker, and then I'm like, what if I stay longer than 6 months?
I ended up staying for 2 years, so no, not 6 months.
Hello everyone. I got finished packing. Like I said, I started at 12:30 and it is now 11:05. And we are leaving to the airport at 4:30. So I'll see you once I either wake up or once I get to the airport. Bye. Good morning. It's time. Hello. I have my Starbucks. It's actually coffee bean. Living my best life. And now I'm just walking around because my plane doesn't leave for another hour. So good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm getting on my flight to from Maui to Honolulu. This is it, guys. This is it. I was getting really nervous on the plane when we were descending. I'm scared. Okay, so I'm currently in the car at Walmart. I think the brakes are a little faulty, but I'm gonna hang on to that and not have to think about it for a while. I'm gonna get a mattress topper, sheet, some foods, and then some essentials because I still don't have like conditioner and stuff like that. Got the necessities, everything that I was missing from my packing list when I was home. I'm gonna return the comforter. Oh, I have to come back. I think I'm in the center of like downtown Honolulu, maybe, because there's a mall here with Target and like Giorgio Armani and shit. Where the hell am I? Beverly Hills of Honolulu?
It was the Ala Moana Mall. Regarding the traffic, it was inundated with traffic, especially during the weekends. The maps were confusing. That mall is so huge. The store could be underground in the lower level parking lot, but the directions aren't going to tell you that. I would say it's even worse than Los Angeles, and Los Angeles has a lot of traffic.
We need to get some food in my system because I still haven't eaten since 6:30 in the morning. You can see what I ended up getting. You guys at the Jersey Mike's were wonderful. Come over to my car again. There's a man pissing in the corner. Shine my lights at him. He goes, who? Grabs his phone. Don't piss in front of my car. I've seen 6 women driving mopeds. Young women coming from school or with their friends. So mopeds for the win. Also what I saw, a lot of homeless people in Hawaii. Not really where I'm staying because it's kind of like quiet town. Traffic is god awful. I feel like everyone is a lot more fast paced over here than they are in LA. I was walking around Walmart and there's people like rushing with their carts, zooming past me.
I don't know what was going on that first day. I do remember everybody rushing. As time went on and I actually got acclimated, people were not actually like that. It was more soft lifestyle, and that I did like. I was so intrigued by the soft girl life. When I was trying to transition careers, because I ended up doing that, I was so set on either doing shave ice or working for an ice cream shop. There's a really good ice cream shop. It's called Sweet As. All natural fruit. It's really good. So I'm currently walking in a park, walking to my home. My roommate was like, let's go get boba. I don't really drink boba, so got the tea. I think for the rest of the day I'm just gonna be on Facebook Marketplace seeing if I can find any like cheap desk
I need decor. Can't believe I'm walking in a park in Hawaii home to my own home where I pay rent. So I'm gonna get my car fixed. You press on the brake, cool, fine. Start slowly moving, and then you have to press all the way down to the floor for it to actually work. Doesn't seem safe to me. I did go to get my car looked at, and the guy was like, I'm very overbooked right now. Bring it back at 2. Can't believe that people didn't tell me that there were issues with the brakes. Like on the listing, of course he's gonna say it's in perfect condition, great, whatever. I got a tune-up a few months ago, awesome. You wanna at least let me know that the brakes don't work? You're gonna let me drive off with the brakes not working?
Seeing that back, it just makes me smile because I sound dumb. I had to rely on somebody from Facebook Marketplace to be truthful about this car. If I'm ever moving somewhere, I'm gonna move way ahead of time so I can test these cars out. You live and you learn. I just wasn't smart about this situation. It was the weekend before I was going to start working and I needed a car. There was just no way I wasn't gonna get a car. Thinking about it now and problem solving, I could have done Turo. I could have just rented a car. I could have told my boss, but I wanted to make a good impression, so I didn't want to pester her with that. But I also screwed myself by not actually driving the car before deciding to get it. But while I wait, I thought I'd show you guys my room. It's not ready yet. The walls are pretty bare, but I don't really know what to do with that. So this is my bed. I was like, this is Hawaii, I'm not gonna need a comforter, I'm gonna be hot. Oh yes, I needed a comforter because it was cold in the night yesterday. 20 bucks. Booyah. Probably move that and put beanbag chair so that I could have a little hangout nook. And then I have my hats just hanging on the wall right here. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for 2 and then we're gonna take my car to the shop and hopefully it's not too expensive. I'm gonna show y'all something. Not the Hawaii I thought I was signing up for, but I'll take it. It still rolls. It's still, when I press on the brake, you know, the pedal goes down and it starts rolling. Luckily, this happened to my mom's fiance and he was able to drive with his car like this for a few months and he didn't die. So that's what I'm glad about. And then we can just have a grand old dandy day and hopefully this car will be perfect after that because I don't think I can deal with any more bullshit with this car. Prior to them doing the rotors and whatever else they did, the brakes, they told me that it could be the master cylinder. I took it to another place and the guy was like, no, it's not the master cylinder. Just replace the rotors and the brakes and you should be good. It kept rolling, and because it kept rolling, that's how we knew it was the master cylinder. So I had to get my mom to ship me the master cylinder from the mainland because they didn't have the part in Hawaii. It worked out in the end. I should not have been driving that car. I just stepped on the brake and hoped that God was with me in that moment in time. Still have to have a positive attitude. I'm still in Hawaii. It's good. It's great. Everything's great. Still don't have the bean bag because no one has gotten back to me about it, but I might get it tomorrow. Don't mind me. I just showered. Just wanted to show you my room because it's finally done to my liking. Got this at the thrift store. If I would have known it was $3, I would not have gotten it. And then my bean bag. Okay, this is my like reading nook bean bag. And then I have that table there. That lamp was free from my roommate. And then that desk. I'm gonna sit down on my bean bag chair right here. I'm so excited I got it. To fit it through the door, oh, you wouldn't even believe. I get home and my roommate helped me because we had to roll it up the stairs, roll it into my room. It was heavy. Now I have it and I'm so excited. I start work tomorrow, very excited about that, but also very scared. I didn't even really get to do anything scenic, not at all. But this was a very realistic moving experience, moving vlog. Thinking about it now, I went to school for TV production. I didn't think that the jobs would ever take me outside of Los Angeles, and I never expected to leave LA. When I got this opportunity, I debated it, but I couldn't shut it down. I was a production assistant. I moved into a production secretary role because person in the role previously had gone on to be on the camera team, and my fiance moved into my role, which is being a production assistant. Sometimes I think perhaps that's why I was meant to go to Hawaii in the first place. Maybe it was because it was supposed to not only introduce me to him, but I was also supposed to experience moving out of my hometown, being away from my family, learning to think for myself, being a full-on adult, making huge life changes, career changes, realizing that the industry that I thought I would work in my entire life and the industry I went to school for might not be suitable for me. I would would be at work before the sun came up and I would leave once the sun went down. And I kind of realized in those moments that I want to be able to live my life. Working in the film industry, you don't necessarily get to, and I wanted to be in the office anyway, so it's not like I would be out and about. And on top of that, meeting my fiance, I realized that working 12, 14, 16-hour days wasn't going to be for me, especially as I develop in my career. I'm going to be getting more and more jobs. Also, having a family, it just wasn't an ideal work situation, so that's why I decided to not pursue it and not continue it. Instead, we did end up staying in Hawaii. We were there for 2 years. I ended up working for a university as an admissions advisor. That I really liked, but ultimately we decided that we wanted to come back to the mainland and live our life here because we got island fever. Being on a small island, only being able to travel 3 hours around a plot of land, it felt like we were stuck. It is expensive in Hawaii. That is also a reason why we decided to leave. It is not easy to live there. Come to find out, I actually don't like the beach. And I guess that's something I also learned while being over there, which is ironic. All in all, Hawaii was a great experience. I was depressed in certain moments, but I was also given some of the greatest experiences of my life and met some of the greatest people in my life. Here's to more journeys and experiences. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to be back with some more videos sometime soon. Have a lovely day and have a lovely life. Bye!